Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball Theorist. Yesterday, I discussed how the Grand Priest personally eradicated Merus for breaking the angel laws and resurrected him as a mortal, which just scratches the surface of the Nigh-Omnipotent powers of the Grand Priest. Whoa, wait, what if theories? We know that we said the Grand Priest was one of the top 5 battle powers in the entire multiverse, but don't go throwing around words like Nigh-Omnipotent. Well, hear me out. There is almost nothing the Grand Priest can't do, and what if I told you that he actually has full control of all the angels' powers and abilities they possess, because all of their angel powers and abilities come from the Grand Priest? First, for reference, Nigh-Omnipotence is a term referring to entities who within the retrospective verses are nearly limitless in power. Beings of this level wield almost supreme power, but they have some form of limitation to their power and prevents them from gaining absolute power within their verse. Now, what do I mean by the Daishinkan has full control over the angel's powers and abilities because they come from him? It's because the relationship of these powers is very similar to Galactus and his heralds. After Galactus finds someone suitable to become his herald, he bestows some of his limitless power cosmic to them and they act as a servant. Which is what all the angels are. They are servants to their god of destruction, and the divine angel powers they have were granted to them by the Grand Priest. At any moment, the Grand Priest can remove their powers completely or bestow them onto someone else. That is why he is the father of all angels. So in theory, if the Grand Priest can make Merus immortal, removing all his angel powers, then he could make Goku an angel. Anything is possible when the Grand Priest deems it so. On another note, most of the angels' special power comes from a very unique item, which is their divine staff. We have seen Whis resurrect Frieza with it, manipulate matter and build a stage for the Universe 6 tournament. It can rewind time, allowing for something catastrophic to be reversed, and in the case of Merus, it was used to seal away Moro's copy technique. This divine staff was given to these angel servants to carry out obligations of the gods. So when Merus used the staff to seal Moro's copy power, the Grand Priest eradicated him on the spot. To be clear, when we talk about the angel powers, I want to differentiate between their battle power and their divine power. When Merus was training with Goku, his base battle power is extremely high and has perfected Ultra Instinct. All angels train their base battle power, as it was mentioned in DBS Manga Chapter 5, when Vados said her power was superior to Whis. Then Whis objects and states, "It's already been a millennium since we trained together." Vados does seem confident though and would love to see what one of their training sessions look like. So when Whis was referencing the Grand Priest having one of the top 5 battle powers in the universe, he was just purely talking about fighting abilities. He wasn't talking about the Nigh-Omnipotent divine powers the Daishinkan also has at his disposal. Which brings me to another point. All the angel servants have limitations on their powers. Whis can only rewind time for 3 minutes and can't do it again for some time. This is likely a measure of control established by the Grand Priest himself. It has nothing to do with Whis or his personal power, just the limitation of the divine powers wielded in his staff granted by the Daishinkan. I mean, it makes sense to put a limiter on these insane powerful abilities, so angels don't go rogue and use them in unintentional ways. This is also likely why angels fly with their gods of destruction instead of some type of instant transmission ability like Goku or the Supreme Kai have. If angels were teleporting destruction gods around, it could cause too much chaos, throwing the universe into a state of an unbalance. So the Grand Priest established limitations to these angel servants' powers as a form of control in the god hierarchy. The Grand Priest, however, has demonstrated to have no such limitations, as he can appear anywhere through a portal to bring news from Zeno of the Tournament of Power. The Grand Priest can also teleport anyone in the multiverse to any location, as we saw him do transporting each of the universe teams to the World of the Void. The Grand Priest can also create and manipulate matter on a far higher scale, also creating things like the God Pad and all of Zeno's toys to keep him happy. I personally like the chess game with the planets, where the Zenos move planets with their fingers, completely wiping them out. It's also possible that in terms of time manipulation, the Daishinkan stands above time itself. I'm sure he can rewind time without any limitations the angels have, and despite the fact we now have 2 Zenos because of different timelines, we have only ever seen one Grand Priest. As the personal guide to Zeno, who is the Omni King that can destroy an entire timeline in an instant, It makes sense that the Grand Priest is the source of all divine power, which is why he is the father of the angels, and why his power is Nigh-Omnipotent. Now tell me, do you think that the Grand Priest could ever bestow angel powers on a mortal like Goku? Do you think there are any limitations to his powers? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. Also, please subscribe to support the channel and turn on that notification bell to keep these theories coming.